Ari Chi.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm good, thank you.
Great to hear.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth. You see, I got the red, white, and blue on. Trying to match.
Love it.
So I know it's been a while since you've been here. How does it feel to be back?
Yeah, it's been since December. I love it here. Everyone's so great. The team is always amazing. And it's really nice to be able to share my music in this way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of music, have a song to start us out with?
Yeah, this one's called These Parts. Here we go. Come around my way. These parts ain't made for no mistaking. Baby boy, you're cute, but you're not bulletproof. If you take me to that place where they don't judge and they don't hate, you can take me to that place, place, place. Yeah, yeah, come on, give me some of your good, good loving. You know just what I want, yeah. Give me some of your good, good love. You know, take me to that place where they don't judge and don't hate. You can take me to that place, place, place. Oh, yeah, I say, ooh, take me to the place. Come around my way. These parts ain't made for no mistaking. Yeah, baby boy, you're cute, but you're not bulletproof. And if you take me to that place where they don't judge and don't hate, you can take me to that place, place, place. Oh, it come around my way. Ooh, yeah. Come around my way, way. But just give me some of your good, good loving. You know just what I want, yeah. Give me some of your good, good love. You know, take me to that place where they don't judge, don't hate. You could take me to that place, place, place. If your daddy finds out you're dating somebody like me, he'll hate it. A melanated queen, a pretty Georgia peach with a fro that ain't got no containing. Yeah, he's stuck in his ways. No need to explain. We gon' take him to that place where they don't judge and they don't hate. Ooh, give me some of your good, good love. You know just what I want, yeah. Give me some of your good, good loving. You know, yeah, take me to the place where they don't judge and they don't hate. Yeah, take me to that place, place, place. If your daddy finds out you're dating somebody like me, he'll hate it. A melanated queen, pretty Georgia peach with a fro that ain't got no containing. Yeah, he's stuck in his ways. No need to explain. We gon' take him to that place where they don't judge and they don't hate. That's called These Parts.
Welcome back. We are at WMNF live music showcase. My name is Alexis Thompson, and that you just heard was from the amazing Ari Chi. And I can promise you, this is a place of zero judgment and zero hate.
I know, yes. That's why I am a returning family member.
Brand loyalty, brand loyalty.
Exactly.
So, I know that you started out with music when you were very young.
Yeah.
I know that you mentioned in an interview that you started out like in the church, like your mom had you performing in the church back when you were younger as like a space for you.
Yes, yeah.
And how do you think you like developed through that throughout the years?
I think that's where I started, I think I've never really dealt with stage fright because of that. It's actually like somewhere that I feel safest is like performing. The ukulele has been like my security blanket for like, I want to say, since 2010, 2011. But I've always been singing, and I think being in the church, even if, my mom wasn't really going for herself, she was taking me to have an outlet where free music was possible. I think that I learned a lot with a lot of different people through a lot of different churches, and yeah, I'm grateful.
That's awesome. I know that like the church is one of those places where those are where musicians are born. Like every great musician they probably start out in the church in some way.
Exactly. So it's really nice to know that she instilled that in me, even if it was very selfless. So I'm grateful for that. Yeah.
Of course. And shout out to mom.
Shout out to mom.
She's in the studio right now. Shout outs to her.
It's taking amazing. Mom to work day.
So that's so cool. That's so cool. And I know that you mentioned that because you like love the stage so much, that you had a hard time kind of translating that when it came to like studio like albums and stuff.
Still do. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. I feel like live is where people like really like what I do, and I think I'm trying to figure out how to translate that better, that energy and vibe. And I think the music I've been making in the last year is definitely taking pieces of that and putting them into my actual recorded music.
Awesome. So it's about like that give and receive type of thing between like the audience and you, like the performer.
Yeah, and just like not trying to make it perfect. It's not the point.
Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, the best things are the imperfect ones.
Exactly.
Speaking of new songs, do you have any in your repertoire?
So this one's called Picture. I have an EP. It's a 4-song EP. It's completely done, and I'm just trying to figure out how I want to roll it out. But this one is called Picture. Here you go.
Places I didn't recognize. I want you in my world as more than a friend of mine. I fantasize about a life where you and I didn't have to hide. Do we even have to hide? Don't wanna fight it no more. In my dreams I hear you knocking at my door. Then reality hits reality. We know that life is way too short to ignore how we feel. How we feel. Can you picture me there? Laying on your couch, I can picture you leaving all your hoodies at my house. Can you picture me there? Slipping off my blouse. I'll picture
the pleasure now my head's in the clouds. My head's in the clouds. My head's in the clouds. Head's in the clouds. Can you come over? Sit back, relax, and I'll roll up and I'll braid your hair over your shoulders. I can't tell, we're getting closer. Yeah, don't wanna fight it no more. In my dreams I hear you knocking at my door. Then reality hits reality. We know that life is way too short to ignore how we feel. How we feel. Can you picture me there? Laying on your couch. I can picture you leaving all your hoodies at my house. Can you picture me there? Slipping off my blouse. I'll picture the pleasure now. My head's in the clouds. Head's in the clouds. So my head's in the clouds. Head's in the clouds. Yeah, yeah. Oh, can you picture me there? Laying on your couch. I picture the pleasure now. My head's in the clouds. My head's in the clouds, yeah.
You are tuned into WMNF's live music showcase in Tampa. My name is Alexis Thompson, and that was Ari Chi. What a beautiful song that was.
Thank you.
Gosh, I see you have a few love songs that you had.
Oh, yeah. A lot of my music is about love in different ways. I feel like they're not really always traditional love songs, but that's the theme.
I mean, who needs traditional when, like, that's already established? We gotta
exactly
change our levels when it comes to it sometimes.
for sure.
Would you say love was like a big inspiration when it comes to music?
Yeah, I think a lot of my journey starting out as like a performing artist, I was like in the process of like falling in love with my partner who's still my partner today. So I feel like I was super inspired constantly, but I also am really into like double entendres and like trying to paint that traditional picture in underlying ways. So yeah, I think it is. It's just a little different than, tradition.
That's awesome. And I also remember I heard that you actually got into looping via your boyfriend because you both were like street performers.
Yeah, so he would live paint and I would sing in Ybor, and that was like my first like looping experience. I think I started that in 2017, maybe 2016, but yeah, and I've gotten different pedals now and I love it. But doing this today without the looper is kind of nice because it's more about just like how I feel, the feelings of what's coming out versus like thinking about what's next. I'm just like performing whatever I feel in the now.
It's more raw in that
yeah.
way. That's cool. So with the Looper and, you know, the many years you've been doing music, how did it feel trying to shape your musical identity?
I mean, that's probably one of my biggest obstacles, which shouldn't be, is like I like too many genres and I make a lot of them, and I'm very genre blending, so it's been hard to find like where I fit in, so to speak. But I think that's the beauty of what I do, is like I like to just play around with different sounds and genres, and I think that somebody actually here, they told me that I defy categorization, and I've taken that with me. It's like 5 years ago, and that's like a sentence that really stuck with me, because I feel like I used to think that was a bad thing, but it's not. It's just like who I am. So
of course, being unique will never be like a bad thing. We need more uniqueness in the world, don't we?
I think so. Yeah.
Awesome. And so when it comes to being unique, I know that you express yourself a lot through, you know, clothes. I know that you're big on DIY and things like that. I did check out your TikTok.
Yeah,
I
so
did
God.
check out that.
I don't know what you saw.
All good things. All good things. I know that you're a very creative person with many creative outlets. And like, does it become a struggle trying to manage all of those outlets?
Yeah, actually, I was up till 2:30 a.m. trying to finish a crochet bikini that somebody commissioned from me. So, yeah, like, I don't know, I hyperfixate on like things that I'm good at and that I really like to do, like sourdough, skating, crochet. But I do need to get better at like scheduling specific time blocks for all of the things that I want to do. But I'm not complaining. I feel like it's a blessing to be able to pick up something and like lock in on it enough to where you're decent at it.
Yeah. Too many things. Too many things to do. Not enough time in the world.
Exactly.
So,
seriously.
I get that. I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Which, speaking of things to do, audience, if you'd like, we have a segment called Ask Musicians Anything. And if you'd like to ask Miss Ari over here any questions, which can be any kind, we like weird questions.
We do.
We like weird questions. You can just head over to our live in Facebook, YouTube, or WMNF.org, and you can just send us questions. So, do you have a song for us?
Yeah, I do. So, this next one is called Zip It Up, and yeah, I guess it's on theme, just trying to prioritize time and my art.
Hey, yeah, I know a little about it, dibble dabble in it, but it didn't remain a part of my heart. In fact, it used to be all that I knew was working harder, not smarter. Passion grew, now I'm the queen of my art. Slap, slap, I'm no longer into that quality and quantity. I got it, there's no need to tax. My people know I'm picky, don't hit me with the bull. Priorities on point, just understand it will be cool. Priorities on point, just understand it will be cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, what you wanna zip? Zip it up, zip it up. I clock them things with ease. Yeah, that's my steez, I cop the looks. I cut the looks. And if you want them flavors, you got to wait a little while. You gon' get your zip it up, cop with style. I used to peel the onion thing, never matter what the hour was. Hotline was always blinging, ringing and dinging. In between singing and serving, I never got a rest. Yeah, pockets were blessed, so was my plug, is your love, and he never second guessed. He moved me up, I got that weight. Them always change, but how could you blame me? BS complaints, make it with the wave. Do not supply change, told you yesterday. Ooh, I need two blue faces for every exchange of what you want to zip. Zip it up, zip it up. Yeah, I clock them things with ease. Yeah, that's my steez, I cop the lugs. I cop the lugs. If you want the flavors, yeah, you got to wait a little while. You gon' get your zip it up now, zip it up. Zip it up now, zip it up. Zip it up now, zip it up. Ooh, blue faces with me. Two faces with me. Blue faces with me. Zip it up now, zip it up. Zip it up now, zip it up. Zip it up now, zip it up. If you want them flavors, yeah, you got to wait a little while. Zip it up now, zip it up. Zip it up, cop with style. Yeah, yeah.
That's called Zip It Up.
Awesome. This is WMNF's live music showcase in Tampa. My name is Alexis Thompson, and that was Ari Chi. That was an awesome song.
Thank you. Yeah, that one's like one of my oldest songs that I perform still.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking of older songs, I know you were here in 2017 when you came out with your debut album, which was Colorful.
Yes, Colorful. That's my baby. It'll be back out on all platforms soon. I took it down for a little while.
No.
Yeah, but it's still out there if you look hard enough.
I peeped at the SoundCloud.
The SoundCloud. Yeah.
But that's awesome. So when it came to making that album, like, how did it feel just knowing, like, this is mine, this is like my official startup?
Yeah, it was such a cool experience. I feel like it was my first time being happy with a recording of mine. And shout out to Troy Cedeno. He's amazing. He definitely made me comfortable with recording in the studio. And yeah, it was like my first piece of like art for real, like my first body of work. And I'm super proud of it still. And it'll be out eventually again everywhere.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Speaking of songs coming back out or albums coming back out, I know you made an EP called Made in Music in 2013.
Yes.
And that you like scrubbed that.
Yeah. And so I plan to release a project of my archived music, and put it all on one project. So I'm trying to work on getting that together so that my favorites from Made in Music, my favorites from Colorful, and then some singles that I've, taken off as well, will be back and available, and probably a little bit better quality and like more up to date as far as like the quality that I, want to, share with the world now. So
it's like a revamp of it.
Exactly, yeah.
What about those albums or those songs that like wasn't like up to par? Was it because
it's just me? Evolution, I feel like I was still learning how to like play the ukulele. I was still learning how to like tune before every song. Like I just, it's a beautiful thing. But I think what I know now, those songs have so much like potential. And I think I can do a lot more with them with my resources and my improved talent.
Updating your
Yes,
craft, basically.
yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Speaking of the ukulele, I know you have a long-standing relationship with it. You're the ukulele. I saw that. And so, like, tell us a bit about like the ukulele and what it means to you.
Yeah, I mean, I originally wanted to learn how to play guitar, and it was just too big to like take everywhere. I didn't drive when I was in middle school, high school, and so I remember one time, I think I was in Canada on a family vacation, and I saw a ukulele that I really liked, and then my friend in high school, she used to bring one around all the time. Her name was Joy, and yeah, I got one. My mom got me one for Christmas, I think in 2010, and I took it everywhere with me, literally everywhere. And that's why I feel like I was able to get good at it, because before I had a car, I just like would take it everywhere I went. So yeah, I just love it. I think it's a tool that I use. I always say this, and my musician friends, like, they hate when I say this, but I don't feel like I'm an instrumentalist. I'm a singer who uses the ukulele as a tool to support my voice. It's not, I want to get better at it. I just bought an electric guitar, but I haven't even played it yet because like I'm always on the go. But I did buy just this tiny little amp. Javi, who was here with me last time in December, he showed me this tiny amp that runs off triple or double A batteries, so I won't have any excuses now. So yeah. But I love the uke. It's small, compact, and it's been a part of who I am for a long time.
Would we see any electric guitar in your new song?
Well, yes, but they're not played by me. Not yet.
Not yet. Well, we'll reach that when we get there.
Exactly.
I know you even have like a tattoo of like the first ukulele.
Yeah. Yep. That's it right there. And then it was actually my first one, and then it broke, so I got a black one. Yeah, like probably 2 weeks later, but that was my first one. Actually, actually Solace. My daughter, she has that one in her room.
Oh,
she loves it.
Which I do know that you do have a child.
Yes, she's 3. She's
nice.
Great.
I know, like on your TikTok, you talk about her a lot. Lots of love for her.
Yeah, she's great.
Would you say she inspires any of your music or creative endeavors?
Oh yeah, I mean, she's definitely the reason why for almost 2 years I was just at home with her. I didn't do anything musically except for like a few cover gigs here and there, but she definitely inspired me to get healthy, to just feel better about myself, and to continue doing what I love, because I want her to see that she can do anything she puts her mind to, even if it seems impossible. Yeah.
Gotta set the standard. And that's beautiful. I think that's really awesome.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And quick note for those who are listening out there, because today is Juneteenth, we are having an event today at WMNF Studio. So if you want to come to the station today between the hours of 5 and 8 p.m., we have a little potluck going on, a community potluck. So bring your best food that you can. And we also have some panelists. So if you want to go, there's the overflow parking at the College Hill Conference Center on 1002 East Dr. Martin Luther King Boulevard. So if there's not enough parking over here, you can always do the overflow. And we would love to see you all here. So, speaking of, got any music on?
So we talked about Made in Music and Colorful. So my next 2 songs are going to be from those projects. And this one I don't have really a name for, but it is a revamp of a song that was called Breezy Taught Me, and I took my favorite parts from that song and made a new song. So Here we go.
If you thought that I got to talking when I'm nervous, you should hear how much I speak when I get to turning up. Jetpacks intact, ready for the moon. Are you coming? If you're coming, come on, takeoff's coming soon. Liquor and narcotics, gotta know they're not your thing, though. Got my bag of weed and your bottle of Pinot. Not Grigio, the other kind of wine. I didn't want to rhyme, but I I'm smiling from a mile away. You could tell how much I love you. You say it's okay, it's okay. He's smiling from a mile away. He could tell that I'm the one for him. He says I'm his lady, yeah. I'm smiling from a mile away. He could tell how much I love him. Says it's okay, it's okay. He's smiling from a mile away, and he could tell that I'm the one for him. You make me feel some type of way, I can't explain it. I do my best to find some other words to help me say it. Walk into the room and my two knees, they get to shaking. Kinda like maracas, I'm your chips and you're my salsa. You're the best. For me, you have a soft spot. Your taste is spot on. You like me on top, yeah. This time I won't lead you on. You're everything I'm not, yet you're the only one I want. But I'm smiling from a mile away. He could tell how much I love him. He says it's okay, it's okay. He's smiling from a mile away. He could tell that I'm the one for him. He says I'm his lady, yeah. I'm smiling from a mile away. He could tell how much I love him. He says it's okay. He's smiling from a mile away, and he could tell that I'm the one for him. But I don't want no trouble. 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 I'm smiling from a mile away. He can tell how much I love him. He says it's okay. He's smiling from a mile away, and he could tell that I'm the one for him.
Awesome, awesome.
Thank you.
This is WMNF's Live Music Showcase in Tampa. My name is Alexis Thompson, and this is Ari Chi. And just shout outs to her and shout outs to you. Thank you for all of the amazing watchers and listeners. And we also have to thank our volunteers who help make this show possible. So I'd like to thank our audio engineer, Pam Robinson, our audio assistant, Maddie Rosa, our video director, Lisa Reuter. On cameras, we have AJ Marshall, Cynthia Canada, Adrian Horton. Studio techs, we have Marie Connors. And of course, our board op, Charlie Cushing. And the studio, which is 813-239-9663. Thank you, everyone, for showing up for us and listening and tuning in. And an extra thank you to those of you who donated 2 weeks ago for our summer fund drive. You're awesome, and you keep our station running.
Awesome. Yes, thank you, everyone.
Claps to that, claps to that.
Before we get started, can I get a little less of my vocal in my ears? It got turned up somehow.
No worries,
Thank
no
you
worries.
so much.
Give it a second for that.
Yeah, but yeah, so I don't know what that one's called, but yeah, I think I will eventually release it under a new name.
You just have to go on like those like random name generators online. Just like, perfect. That's the one.
Yeah.
So I know you talked about how much you love being on live stage and, feeding into that energy. Is there a stage that you liked the most? Is there like a performance you remember the most? You're like, that was it.
That's hard. The Straz, the Black Arts Gala, it was not last year, so it was 2024. Wait. I think it wasn't this past Black Arts Gala, but the last one. I got to perform at the Straz, and it was my first show back like after motherhood. Like it wasn't my first show, but it was one of my first bigger shows, and from there I just kept getting really cool bookings and meeting really amazing people that are my friends to this day. And I've been just surrounded by very creative people since that day. So I think that I've performed at a lot of places. I mean, I've been on tour, I've been to Canada, but we can be here all day, and I'm like thinking, but that's the first one that popped up in my head.
It's that like long, super long
yeah,
list.
I'm like, we could go through, but I don't think we have enough time for that.
Yes, and I'm glad that you mentioned your friends, because I remember you was talking about how much your friends like inspired you and helped you creatively. I know for one of your music videos, you had like a lot of hands on deck with all the Chris's.
Yeah, literally all of my music videos are super friend driven and involved, whether they're behind the camera or, you know, helping me on set or in the video. So I'm grateful for all of the creative people in my life. For sure.
Shout out to them: Chris Martinez, Chris Cannon, Christopher Kennedy, Natalie DeProgola, all those who helped out.
Yes.
Would you say that oh my goodness, would you say that like that's really what helped you grow as an artist, having those creative people around you?
Oh yeah, I feel like if you're not around people who inspire you, you will just be linear. Like you won't grow, you won't get new ideas. I mean, social media, of course, you're like scrolling, you get inspiration from anything, but it's different to be in a room with like insanely talented people with original ideas. And yeah, I think that they're a huge part of why I am who I am and why I will be whoever I will be.
Awesome. And would that help with like artistic ruts where you're just like, I don't know how to create anything? Like,
oh yeah, Javi was a big part of my like writer's block unblocking. We've been performing and like collaborating for a year now, and yeah, he's somebody who I've been able to make really good natural like music with, and I've been sitting on a lot of music, but I haven't really made new music until linking up with him and collaborating. So I'm super excited for the music we've made together and for the music that he's just like forced me to record because he's like, no, we gotta do this now, even when he's not involved in the song. He's just super supportive. So people like that, I'm really grateful for. Yeah.
Because even the most creative people need structure for to like actually flourish in it.
Exactly.
Awesome. So, oh my goodness, when you came into the music scene, would you say that it's changed a lot since then?
Yeah, it's actually so different, but it's so beautiful. I feel like it's just a totally different community, and I can't really put my finger on what makes it different other than the people, because, you know, we've always had amazing shows, amazing things going on. But when I moved back from Atlanta to have Solace, and then I started, you know, almost 2 years ago, going out again and like supporting, it was like different for me going out while I'm not on the bill or like not performing, because for a really long time I was booked so much that if I wasn't, I didn't want to go anywhere. And so it was nice to be able to like step out and support other artists and like see what was going on. And yeah, it's amazing. Like the people that inspire me that are part of the scene now are just, they're so amazing and like very unique and original. They support each other, and I think it's different, but it's still got like the same air to it. Like Tampa and St. Pete are like, it's such a special place. I've been to tons of places, but I think that it's just a different type of community that actually like respects artists, wants to put money in artists' pockets, wants to see them flourish in their craft alone. And just like, you know, I curate events as well, so it's really nice to see the community just come out and support each other. Yeah.
Awesome. And that's what this is all about, right?
Exactly.
Community supporting each other, especially artists, because I know when it comes to artists, it's either you're making a bunch or you're making like 2 cents?
Yes, it's wild. I was a full-time musician for 5 years before the pandemic, so it was like, I was very blessed to be able to do that, and hopefully I'll be able to do it again one day, but I'm grateful that I got to experience that. It gave me it gave me that hunger to keep trying to get better, but now I'm trying to get back to doing it because I love it. Because when you're that hungry and when you want it so bad, you lose the passion for it. So I'm trying to find somewhere in the middle.
Yeah. Enough where like you're creative, but you don't burn out.
Exactly. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, I think that's like a good balance to have. You can't just be on the go all the time.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, do you have another song for us?
Yeah, so that last one was like a piece of Made in Music, and this one is called Seafoam, and it's on Colorful, and it's one of my favorite songs I've ever written.
Behind my eyes, can you control my head flow? Wonder what did my headphones go on the road? Wanna lay on the grass in the seafoam frosted meadow. Feels just as I always thought it would. Your word is good, you got great timing. Really do not mind if you rewind me to your past. I wanna know you. I feel yellow in your soul. You make it safe to plant because I know you help me grow. You make it safe to plant because I know you help me grow. Yeah, you make it safe to plant because if burgundy had a sound, it'd be your voice telling me how you like it. Isn't it nice? You're smooth and oh so profound. I had no choice but to be quite enticed. Isn't it nice? 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 Yeah. Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice? Oh, yeah, yeah. Time to jet. I'm knocking the purple mocha off of my shoulders. It's a blessing to still have you in my head. My nap was green and now I'm back. I wonder if you could see my dreams as vividly as me. Hey, you wanna come out now? Well, I'm hugging my tree. I exhale deeply, you appear like clarity. Hey, it's nice to hold your hand in physical form again. Orange clouds may storm again. My color scheme's been born again. If burgundy had a sound, it'd be your voice telling me how you like it. Isn't it nice? You're smooth and oh so profound. I had no choice but to be quite enticed. Isn't it nice? Ooh, isn't it nice? 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 Ooh, oh, yeah. I said if burgundy had a sound, it'd be your voice telling me how you like it. Isn't it nice? You're smooth and oh so profound. I had no choice but to be quite enticed. Isn't it nice? 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 Orange clouds may storm again. My color scheme's been born again. Orange clouds may storm again. My color scheme's been born again.
This is WMNF's live music showcase in Tampa. My name is Alexis Thompson, and that was Ari Chi. Beautiful voice, by the way. Very
Thank
smooth,
you.
very nice. I really love it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Of course. So you briefly mentioned that before the pandemic, you were like doing music full time, and then that happened, and it became like a bit of a rut. How did you manage in those times?
I mean, I had to get a job. Ew.
The worst thing. The worst thing.
You know, but it taught me that I need to like appreciate being able to stay in one place. I got a lot closer with my mom. We got to hang out with family more because I was traveling a lot during those 5 years. And it just taught me that, you know, it reminded me that I'm willing to do what I need to do. I mean, I've had a job since I was 14. I'm not new to like working. Most points in my life when I was working, you know, 3 jobs at a time. So while it was nice having that break of having to clock in, I think having that job, I actually worked at Blind Tiger for the year that I worked. Shout out to Louise and Roberto. I'm actually going to start doing events with them. But they gave me my first job after being a musician, and it was great. I mean, I feel like I was cooking. I love to cook, so you know, it was just a job. I mean, it wasn't music, but it wasn't something that I dreaded, you know what I mean? I still enjoyed myself, and I still did music, you know, after clocking out. I did that for about 10 months to a year, and then I moved back to Atlanta, and I was able to not have a job for like 10 months, and then I got pregnant, so you know.
And then that's a different type of job.
Yes, it is. And I was lucky enough to stay home with her for a year and a half, and then I had to get another job for insurance. You know, they need to give musicians insurance. I mean, I probably wouldn't have a job if that wasn't, well, you know, the case, if they gave creatives insurance plans that were affordable.
We all gotta unionize.
For real.
We gotta unionize.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm grateful. My job's very flexible, and it allows me to still do all of these things. Yeah.
Awesome. And we also have a comment on the live here by Megan Elizabeth. She was saying that she loved the song that you just got done singing.
Aww.
And especially liked the line, "If Burgundy had a sound, it'd be your voice telling me how you like it."
Oh my goodness.
Which, by the way,
that's my favorite.
You're wearing burgundy right now.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
Interlinked.
It's so fire.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
Shout out to Meg.
Sadly, we're almost near the end of the road here. But if you're listening on live on Facebook or YouTube, we will play to the top of the hour, so 3:01, and you can get an extra, you know, little musical gift for you, a little extra flavor there for you. So stay tuned for that, because you don't want to miss out on some extra content, do you? No, you don't. No, you don't. But yes, this has been a wonderful performance. I've loved all of the songs that you've played, and like I said, I really do like your voice.
Thank you so much, and thank you for doing what you're doing.
Of course.
I'm excited to see your journey with WMNF.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Of course.
So when it comes to music, like, do you have any musical inspirations?
Honestly, right now my inspiration is my friends that I've already talked about. I'm kind of like not super inspired by celebrities at the moment. I'm more inspired by my friends, I should say. Of course, I'm so inspired by, you know, more developed musicians, but the caliber of talent I'm surrounded by really just, yeah. So shout out to Javi, Zane, Zanzi Bean, shout out to Johnny Champagne, Cody J. Brody, shout out to Emmy, Betty Doll, shout out to, you know, I just have so many people that are just, like you said, Nat, you know, I just performed with a band for the first time, you know, Sebastian, Caleb, Steven, everyone that I'm around right now, I'm inspired by.
Cool.
Yeah.
How did it feel performing with a band?
It was awesome. I've performed with bands before, but this specific band, it looks like we'll be doing it more often.
Awesome.
So it was great. Yeah.
So we can look out for that. We can look out for that. And how would people find you? Like,
I mean, my social media is linked to everyone else's. So anytime you see I don't know if you want me to share my social media or I don't think.
That's
I don't
only
know.
if you feel comfortable.
Yeah, Ari Chi. If you just look up ARI space CHI anywhere, you'll find me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So now we have our extra song for us.
Yeah, so this one's called Mad About You, and it's unreleased. Most of the things I've played today have been unreleased. So here we go. Shout out to Taryn. This is her favorite song. And Zane, too.
How do you know me so well? I'm used to being misunderstood. I usually keep my thoughts to myself. I like you more than I thought I would. I wanna let you know you make my soul feel beautiful. Yeah, it's so unusual. Yeah. This energy is so mutual, mutual, mutual. You know I'm mad about you. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. You know I'm mad about you. I think I fell in love. I like the fact that we took our time. Colliding, there was no need to rush. I mean, I like the sound of calling you mine. It rolls off the tongue, you and I melt into one. You show me how you feel. Sometimes I can't believe it's real. Now that you made it clear, ooh, I'll sing it for the world to hear, world to hear. You know I'm mad about you. I just can't get enough. You know I'm mad about you. I think I fell in love. I think I fell in love. Ooh.
You're listening to WMNF's live music showcase in Tampa. My name is Alexis Thompson, and this was Ari Chi.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. We had a wonderful time, and your voice, like we said, very beautiful.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate you and everyone, the whole team. Thanks.
Of course, of course. So sadly, we're at the end of the road here, but I hope that you all had an amazing time listening in, either on the radio or live. And once again, don't forget, at WMNF, the studio, we have a Juneteenth potluck and open panel. The potluck's from 5 to 8, and the panel is from 6 to 7. So bring food, bring your friends, and don't forget to show up. And of course, be safe and listen to more live music.